Hi everyone, my name is Brenda Teodoro, and I'm here today to explain to you a little bit about CSS navigation principles and design. I love design and I love all that how design can transform websites. This is amazing, and we will see a little bit of what navigation bar can do to transform your website. So, first of all, I bet that you saw multiple ways that navigation bar can be. So, if you look here, you can see that we can have a navigation bar with icons or only with words describing the page, and it's really an amazing opportunity to kind of play with different ways to create navigation bar. So uh, a navigation bar is the element that contains all the links to the various areas of your site. So how can we create a navigation bar? We can use it with HTML using the UL and the LI. So UL for another list and LI for a list. And here we are creating using a link because this is going to be a navigation bar and we need a link. And here we are creating a link. Here we can see that we have home, and now we have the contact here, and this is amazing because we have a list with bullet points, um, and now here we have more information. Here we have our list, but we want to transform that into a navigation bar. How can we do that? It's simple. We can add CSS. So here, first of all, what we're gonna do is remove the bullets, the paddings, and the margin from the list. And okay, now we have a list without bullet points. So what can we do to transform that to look more like a navigation bar? We can start here adding the nav. So now we can reference. So here, as we can see, we added a lot of CSS to this code, and here we have the nav. And when we reload the page, now we have a navigation bar. Ta-da! Here, there is our navigation bar. It really looks like one that we can see in multiple sites. And as we discussed it earlier, there are multiple ways to create a navigation bar, and I'm going to show you some examples. The first one is in this site, the navigation bar is in the left of the site. Then in the church site, we have the navigation bar located in the center of the page. Then we have this other example here, which is the BYU Idaho, and we have the navigation bar located with icons in the left of the page. So CSS navigation bar, there are a lot of principles that we can discuss it while creating a navigation bar. And the first one is to be consistent. So how can we keep the navigation consistent? This is explained here. So all the pages must have the navigation bar situated equally to one another. So here in the personas we have the navigation bar here, and the color palette we have the same, and in the typography we also have the same navigation bar. This is very important because our visitor will not be lost, like trying to get back to another page, and this is really good for the visitors. Then the second principle that we will see here is the high contrast. Contrast is one of the most important principles in design, and we can see that in sites. So here there's a lot of another example that is really important to keep consistent while creating your navigation bar, because you want it to be easy for your visitor to read and to identify what page he or she is looking at, is looking for. So it's really important for the visitor um, to have the navigation bar easy to read. Then we have the third principle, which is allow for flexibility. Here we have another example in this site, which is that no matter where your visitor is viewing your site, the navigation bar should adapt to even maybe can be the cell phone or maybe in the computer. The navigation bar must be easy to find and adapt to the viewer's attention. So thank you so much for watching. I love web design. I love creating. I love using my creativity to help people. And thank you so much for this opportunity. I am really, really happy. And if you have any questions, please comment below, and I will doing my best to respond all of them. Thank you so much. See you.